Before we start, I'm sure that majority of you have wondered how to get an A-star in A-level business. So today we will discuss how to get the highest possible mark in any question on business A levels. But before to start, I'd like to recommend you to put a like on this video and to subscribe to my channel to support the Grow to Grow question that we will be discussing today about the mission statement. First, if you do not know what is the mission statement, watch my previous video where I was explaining it in detailed way. So we will use the most common structure called KAAE, where K stands for knowledge, A stands for application and analysis, and E stands for evaluation. So, in this question, we have to assess whether Samsung's mission statement is likely to affect its stakeholders, where we need to state from the knowledge. In this case, we have two ways how to do that. First way is an easy way, just to know the definition of mission statement and write it. The second way is much shorter way, is to think about how our Samsung's mission statement will affect stakeholder and just write that idea that will provide you 2 marks for knowledge if you write it successfully. Next comes the application for which we'll need the extracts for this question. So in this case, I underlined the keywords that are necessary for our first analysis paragraph, that is the application. You could stop it and read. So our goal is to paraphrase the underlined part into a better version in order to score the full marks. So is how I did that. Based on an information provided from Extract A, Samsung is recognized as a market leader where it is being ranked among top 10 brands that was mentioned in an extract. As you can see, for the aim of mission statement is to devote its talent and technology on creating superior products and services to contribute to a better society. So immediately after our knowledge, we could write this information for our goal for application for the first paragraph will be made by Inhezig to us to score our full marks of analysis. So you can see that before this is whatever that we have discussed and it's now written. So starting from here to here is our first analysis paragraph continuation. So based on a theme that we told on extract, we could conclude that it may lead to an increased sales for consumers, meaning that they will continue to purchase higher quantity of products. As a result, Samsung will form a strong brand where the loyal customers will exist. Therefore, those loyal customers will make continual purchases, where the overall reputation of Samsung will over-exceed its rivals. So, by writing this information as your analysis paragraph, you will be able to score the maximum amount of points that are given. So here there is overall 12 points, and for analysis point you'll score a maximum one. So now we need to make one more analysis paragraph, but now we are here to talk about the structure. After analysis, there is an evaluation that we'll discuss right now. Is our evaluation paragraph that contradicts the statement that was stated in our analysis, application, and knowledge part. So let's read it. Overall, the effectiveness of mission statement depends on how well it is implemented rather than simply having fun. A clear and realistic mission statement can provide direction, motivate employees, and improve the firm's reputation. However, if it is too vague, unrealistic, or ignored by management, it is unlikely to influence employees' behavior or business performance. Therefore, a mission statement is most effective when it is supported by consistent actions, clear corporate objectives, and regular communication throughout the organization. So in this case, I've combined my evaluation and conclusion that is necessary for questions that are up to 12 to 20 marks in Pearson A levels. So first of all, from here it's our evaluation. We contradicted all the parts that were stated in a question and started from therefore to and I made an overall description of a total thing that took place. So you can see that it's not a lot because it's one of 2 evaluation paragraphs. So if you write on more evolution, this law of paragraph for sure, together with analysis, you'll be able to score 12 out of 12 of this video. I hope that the necessary material that was provided by me was quite useful for you, and you now are aware about the structure of Pearson exams, and you'll follow it and be able to score the full marks. Therefore, I like to suggest you to put a like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.